Jupiter. A celestial giant, a swirling vortex of colors, mesmerizing and chaotic, a behemoth dwarfing our humble Earth, making our planet seem like a mere speck in the vastness of space. It's a captivating sight, sparking curiosity and wonder in the minds of astronomers and dreamers alike. But what if we looked at Jupiter not just as a marvel, but as a potential solution to a very earthly problem, our ever-growing mountain of trash? Imagine for a moment, launching all our garbage on a one-way trip to Jupiter, sending rockets filled with refuse into the depths of space. A planet so massive, surely it could swallow up our refuse without a trace, right? It seems like an easy fix to our waste management woes. The idea, while tempting in its simplicity, crumbles under the weight of scientific reality and logistical challenges. Jupiter, you see, is a gas giant, an enormous sphere of swirling gases, primarily composed of hydrogen and helium, elements that make it vastly different from our rocky Earth. With no solid surface to speak of, there's nowhere for the trash to land or be contained. It's an environment as alien and hostile as any science fiction writer could conjure, with extreme pressures and temperatures. Dumping our trash on Jupiter would be like trying to throw it into a hurricane, hoping it would magically disappear. The trash would be torn apart and scattered, but not truly gone. Jupiter's atmosphere is a chaotic masterpiece of swirling clouds, colossal storms, and unimaginable pressures. Winds rage at hundreds of miles per hour, whipping up storms that could engulf our entire planet. The Great Red Spot, a centuries-old storm larger than Earth, serves as a stark reminder of Jupiter's turbulent nature. This swirling vortex of red-hued clouds is a testament to the immense forces at play within Jupiter's atmosphere. As we descend deeper into Jupiter's atmosphere, the pressure increases dramatically. The weight of the atmosphere above would crush and incinerate any spacecraft, let alone our trash, long before it could reach any hypothetical bottom. Jupiter's atmosphere isn't just a barrier, it's a cosmic blender, churning and mixing everything within its grasp. Let's say, for a moment, that we could overcome the challenges of Jupiter's atmosphere. Imagine we have the technology to withstand its crushing pressures and corrosive gases. The sheer logistics of transporting our trash across the vast gulf of space present another insurmountable hurdle. We would need a fleet of spacecraft, each capable of carrying enormous loads of waste. The distance between Earth and Jupiter is constantly in flux, but even at its closest, it's hundreds of millions of miles away. This vast distance complicates every aspect of the mission. To put that into perspective, a one-way trip to Jupiter would take several years, even with our most advanced spacecraft. The journey itself would be a monumental challenge requiring precise navigation and timing. Now, imagine the energy required to launch not just a spacecraft, but millions upon millions of tons of garbage across this vast cosmic expanse. The fuel and resources needed would be staggering. The cost would be astronomical, both in terms of resources and environmental impact. The financial burden alone would be enough to bankrupt nations. And let's not forget the potential for accidents. Space travel is inherently risky, and the more missions we launch, the higher the chances of something going wrong. A rocket mishap during launch or transit could scatter our trash throughout the solar system, creating a cosmic debris field with potentially catastrophic consequences. This debris could damage other spacecraft or even pose a threat to future missions. The idea of space trash disposal, while seemingly convenient, is fraught with complexities and dangers that make it an impossible solution. From the technical challenges to the environmental risks, it's clear that this is not a viable option for managing our waste. Our universe is interconnected in ways we are only beginning to understand. Every action, no matter how small, creates ripples that extend far beyond their origin, affecting the fabric of space and time itself. Dumping our trash on Jupiter, were it even possible, would have unforeseen consequences for both Earth and the cosmos. The act of transporting waste to another planet is not just a logistical nightmare but an ethical dilemma. The immense energy required to launch our garbage into space would exacerbate our environmental problems here on Earth. The resources needed for such an endeavor would be astronomical, diverting attention and funds from more sustainable solutions. The production and launch of countless rockets would release massive amounts of greenhouse gases into the atmosphere, further accelerating climate change. This would not only affect our climate, but also the health of ecosystems worldwide. Moreover, introducing foreign materials into Jupiter's atmosphere could disrupt its delicate chemical balance. The gas giant's unique composition is finely tuned, and any alteration could have cascading effects. The long-term effects of such contamination are unknown, but they could potentially alter Jupiter's atmospheric dynamics, with unpredictable consequences. These changes could affect not just Jupiter, but the entire solar system. Our actions have consequences, not just for ourselves, but for the delicate balance of our planet and the vast universe we inhabit. We must consider the broader implications of our actions, recognizing that we are part of a larger, interconnected cosmic web.